for a lot of years on this channel, the way I worked was... Well, I didn't monetize the channel for many years, first of all. And when I started to monetize it, I'm like, okay, well, this is my original work. I'm doing commentary over some game that other people made. And it's the kind of thing that's allowed to be monetized. I can make money off this. That's what our culture has decided. On YouTube, it hasn't been legally challenged. And in most cases where a company has stepped in and said, no videos of our Nintendo tapes, typically those companies have all backpedaled. To my knowledge, I can't even think of one in the past couple of years. The last major holdout was Nintendo, and even they have capitulated by now. Either they're like, yeah, like, it's completely fine to make... I think they put stipulations on it, like, we don't want you to have, like, hate speech or something in our games. Like, we don't want you to call people butt noses or whatever if you're playing a Mario game. That's the actual wording. Except it's written in Japanese. I forget what the Japanese word for butt nose is, but I think it's mimic chest. I think that's correct. More gems. Very good. But I still do acknowledge it. Like this, I'm playing a game made by other people many years ago, and is Quintet even still a company? I don't know, but if whoever owns the rights to soulblazer, I imagine still Square Enix, right? I imagine that got grandfathered in when Squaresoft and Enix merged, because Enix is the publisher of the Quintet games on the SNES. It probably just all comes under their umbrella now. Hey, look at this. What have we here? Oh, these guys are here. Like, yeah, I mean, if Square Enix sent a thing to my YouTube channel, like, they're completely in their rights to try to put a copyright strike on my YouTube channel. I can't do anything about it other than take those videos down. It's just the reality that I have to deal with. But if another person who had, is that it? No, this is the last floor. This is actually it for this dungeon, I think. Let's say another Let's Player out there Let's Played Soulblazer first. Believe it or not, I'm not the first person to play this game on the internet. I was the first person to play Shantae on the internet. But if somebody else played Soulblazer first, that doesn't mean they can get angry and come to my channel and be like, you're like horning in on my territory, pal. And I couldn't do that to somebody else who's Let's Playing Shantae, even though I was the first person to play that particular game on this particular website. How silly and stupid would that be? And believe it or not, I've seen that happen, but I've seen the drama between Let's Players. Not so much nowadays. It was actually back when nobody really knew the rules or what was okay or what was not. But there are some Let's Play communities out there where there has been drama, like, I Let's Played this game first, and like, really? That's the hill you're gonna die on? Anyway, I think fan works have a lot of intrinsic value, but I do think you have to acknowledge that they are fan works. And when fans fight about that kind of stuff, like who is allowed to have this unofficial translation? Oh, no, this is the last floor. Oh, dang it. Like, fan group A saying fan group B can't put our unofficial and probably illegal translation of this game that we didn't make into your unofficial and probably illegal cartridge of this game that you didn't make. It feels a little disingenuous to me. It also feels kind of mean. Like, you guys are both fans, you should both be working together to preserve this game that you didn't make. I was also kind of under the impression on the specific, That's it. I don't need to go back to town, do I? I don't need to go back to town. I can just go fight this boss. In the specific case of the repro cards, I don't know how much I paid for. I am Exabod, yes. Oh, Dr. Leo's out here. Good. Come on, Dr. Leo, let's go home. I actually got it as a Christmas present, but I priced them. I think it was like 40 bucks. I think I just kind of assumed that the $40 was parts and labor for making the cart. Like, I don't think the people making the cartridge actually trying to take credit for any of the work that went into translating the game. They just grabbed an illegal ROM with an illegal translation off an illegal website somewhere and illegally put it into a cartridge and then illegally sold it to me for $40. That guy is dead. Doc! Wait, what? D-O-K? Oh, the Queen! The Queen was the bad guy all along. See, guys, it wasn't King Magrid's fault that he sold every soul in the world for gold. It was because of his Jezebel gold digger wife. She's the one who did it. She made him eat the apple. All women are evil. That's the lesson that Soulblazer wants. Except for Lisa. Lisa's not evil because... Actually, I don't know that for a fact. She did yell at us when we broke into her house. All we did was break into her house while she was sleeping and touch her with a rod. And she yelled at us. Maybe she is evil. The important thing is we all come together and agree that Dr. Leo's nose is unreasonable. Unreasonable. Also, this boss, as I recall, is kind of unreasonable. I don't know how he's whispering so I can hear him. I don't... What does she need Dr. Leo for at this point? Presumably the machine was running, and the gold has already been delivered, and everybody just exploded. So that's cool. Actually, you guys chill out for a second. I'm leaving. You guys just do your thing. I'm out of here for a moment. Now that the Queen has exploded, and all of her evil feminine wiles have been splattered all over the walls of the airship dock, all we need to do is go into the Queen's house and... Boom. Love it. So we now have a bracelet. First of all, it's purple, which is magnificent. Best color. Second of all, it gives us the benefit of the power bracelet and the shield bracelet together. And third of all, now the portal to God's house is not just in like a random field. It's in this very nice little tea room in King Magrid's castle. Beautiful. Let's go fight a terrible boss that I hate. Should actually be fine. We've got the invulnerable bracelet. We've got the airship key somewhere. There it is. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a mobile key. It's not an airship key at all. And we're going to take off for some reason. Actually, I'm not totally sure why we're taking off. No more threats were in the castle. I guess just there was this monster up here that needs to be killed, is what it is. I think we just want to be up here for now. Get out of the way of the fire strands as they come down. Because they'll hit you multiple times. They don't even care. I need him to dive at me, I think. Oh yeah, this boss is just gross. This boss is just Groadalicious. Please dive. Man, it's the only way I can hit him. Yeah, he doesn't care about my magic at all. I don't know a better way to fight this boss, I'm sorry. I also don't know how to not take damage from this boss. His health bar turned green, that's good. We do have one medical herb. Come on, keep diving, son. Oh, we're getting down, we're at teal now. We're working our way down to blue. I think getting hit once by the fire is probably okay. It's when you just stand there and you get punked multiple times in a row by it that it's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and put on a medical herb now. So... Hey, we stuck in between the fire that time. All that means is we got a hit off, but it wasn't part of our super bracelet, though. But we should be able to take care of the situation now. Yeah, we're chopping him up pretty good now. Remember that lady gave us a magic spell and was like, hey, you know the bird monsters that are hard to hit? Use this magic. Doesn't work on this guy, even though he is literally a bird monster who's hard to hit. The deck of an airship is the boss's name. Kind of a strange name for a bird boss. But up until now, all the boss rooms have been named after the boss that they're in. Like, that's what the rooms were called, just the name of the boss. So I guess that bird monster is just called the deck of an airship. Well, I guess we can go ahead and release King Magritte. And we've learned none of this was his fault at all, so... I think we owe him an apology, quite honestly, and we might actually be on the hook for the tens of thousands of dollars that he's out now that none of his souls got delivered properly. I don't know where Xmod learned to drive an airship, but... Hi, Lisa. I'm sorry that your dad blew himself up. I actually didn't do that at all. I actually just walked away from you, and then walked past you when I came back 5 minutes later. No. I am... like a god droplet? That choice makes absolutely no difference, by the way. She says the same thing whether you say yes or no. Okay, see you later. Peace out. Gonna go talk to King Magritte, and then I'm gonna pick up my emblem from his castle, and then I'm gonna take a look at my item list and see if I can suss out which emblem I didn't get, and I'm not gonna be able to do that because... Oh, we actually have to leave the castle now. We can't just wander around inside the halls. Okay, but... one of the emblems is just kind of outside here. I think it's right along here somewhere? I thought it was. Maybe it's on the other side of that door. Maybe I could just admit that I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing at any point. Oh, we gotta come this way, I think. There we go. Yeah. I don't think there's a clue to that one. I think you only find that one if you walk on literally every tile in the game. Alright, King Magritte. You have, and... you need to be... they need to elect a new king, basically. I like how bored he looks as he's telling me this. Like, he's just head in his hands, just... yeah, I don't know. I guess I've made mistakes. You can't apologize to Dr. Leo. He blew himself up. Alright, see ya. I guess that's that. Okay, so, emblems. It doesn't say where we got them, but I think we got... let me see if I can go through them. Okay, we got one from Grass Valley that was on the cliff. One from Greenwood the squirrel gave us. That was C, I think. One from St. El's attached to the Black Pearl. One from the mountain. Two from the castle. One from Dr. Leo's lair. I think there's supposed to be two from the mountain. Because we got the one in the secret room. And we got the one in the lake. I think they're in rough order of where they appear in the game. Like, these two are... I don't know. I don't know which ones we got. Either we didn't get the one on the cliff in Grass Valley, or we didn't get the one in the lake. One of those two things. The Grass Valley one, though, that opens up after you kill the Zantetsu monsters, I thought. We'll go check those two places, because those are the two that I'm not totally sure of. And if it turns out neither of these places have an emblem, then we just don't get an emblem. And we don't complete the game with all the emblems, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop me. You could even throw lightning at me, and I wouldn't care today because of how much lightning there already is, and I'm terrified. I'm always scared all the time. No, see, there's an emblem on the ground here. We did get that one. I'm gonna go check the lake, and if it's not at the lake, I'm done checking, and there's no emblems for anybody. I could Google it. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm just not. Because if I Google it, then Google will get mad at me for using their website in my video without their permission. But it should be a quick check. We'll just run around the map once. But there is one here somewhere. Killing these guys doesn't do anything right now. No, didn't think so. This goes up to the boss. Yeah, that's the boss room. I'm gonna kill these guys just so I don't have spikities all over my face everywhere I go. We came down here. That was that. Oh, you I can just sword to death. Enjoy. Yeah, I must have got the one from the lake, because I'm not seeing anything has changed here at all. So that's that. No emblems for us. You know what? We're not going to need it anyway. It's not even important. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because nothing matters, and nihilism is the only logical option. And we're going to save the game here. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. When we come back next time, we'll just tell God I want to move. And God won't let us go from the top of this mountain up into the Aurora where Death Toll lives. We gotta go down to the desert and then up past the castle, which is looking pretty good now. It looks a little bit like Castlevania, honestly. The lights are on, and up to the world of evil in the next video. I'll see you there. Shoutouts to Sarutka for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.